What is going on, guys? Josh right here, back again with a new video. And this is going to be another MLB card discussion. Been a while since I've done one of these. I think the last one I did was of Nolan Ryan, Jose Canseco, and Mark McGwire, and Cal Ripken. But I'm back from another player from that era, from the late 80s, early 90s. He played not one, but two sports. As you can see, I have both an MLB card and NFL card of Bo Jackson. So, Bo Jackson, for those of you who do not know, definitely one of the greatest athletes who ever lived. For those of you who do not know, Bo Jackson, he started his athletic career with the Raiders, or with the Oakland Raiders, or Las Vegas Raiders, as a running back, and then he played baseball for the Kansas City Royals. I believe he was an outfielder, and a very good outfielder too, both offensively and defensively. And then Bo Jackson would play for a couple other teams as well for the MLB. I don't know if he played for anyone else in the NFL, but Bo Jackson, very fun player to watch. I'm pretty sure back in the day. So I was just going through some old cards today because, well, here in Illinois, the weather was kind of yucky. It's Saturday. I really had nothing to do today, so I just opened up a box of some baseball cards, football cards, trying to see if I got anything good. Trust me, there are a lot of good stuff in here. And then I was going through the 1990 Kansas City Royals top set, that over there. Still got some cards to go through. And I came across the Kansas City Royals, and I saw Bo Jackson. And it's like, oh, cool. This is kind of cool. I went back to see if I had an NFL Bo Jackson card, and it turns out that, as you can see, I do, in fact, have a Bo Jackson Raiders card. So we're going to look at the Raiders card first. And as you can see, this is the back of it. It just shows his 1990 stats. 698 yards with the Raiders in 1990, so he was a couple short from 700. 5.6 average, 5 touchdowns. Those are just rushing yards. And then receiving yards, 68 yards, and then he had no touchdowns, but this was his career stats right there. Bo Jackson became the first athlete ever selected to an All-Star game for the MLB in 2 major sports when he was selected for the Pro Bowl in 1981. He was the MVP of the 89 baseball All-Star game after playing his first 90 game in Week 7. Bo went over 100 yards twice and had a high run of 88 yards, so that's kind of cool. Good for him. As you can see, there's a Bengals player behind him there. That's kind of funny. So, yeah, there's a picture of him, and then there's a Raiders helmet. This is a 91 or score 91 card, and then as you can see there, this card is in pretty good shape. A lot of these cards are actually in pretty good shape, depending on because of how old they are. That's kind of surprising. A lot of people tell me it's surprising that you have like 30-year-old cards that are in really good condition. Well, thank you. Well, I'm not, unlike some people, I'm not saying everybody does, but I take care of my baseball cards. I try to, because these things are worth quite a bit. So here's his baseball card with the Royals. Take a look at his baseball statistics. So he started out playing in 1986 with the Royals. I believe he started playing football first, if that's correct. I don't really know Bo Jackson's football career too well. As you guys can see, I'm more of a baseball guy than a football guy. So, yeah, there's his statistics. That's in pretty good condition, or pretty good quality. Bo's power and speed sparked all 8 American League 5-3 win in the 1989 All-Star Game, earned him MVP honors. He led off the first inning with a 448-foot home run on the second pitch. And it's kind of cool how Topps back then would show you, how they did during the 1989 season. He had 8 home runs and 20 RBIs in the month of April. 4 home runs and 15 RBIs in May, and then so on. As you can see, 32 home runs. That was a career high for him. 1989 was definitely his best playing career. Oh, even though he struck out 172 times. Sounds like there's geese outside my house. I wonder, hopefully they're not in my front yard ready to attack me. But yeah. But going back to Bo Jackson, yeah, this is a very cool card. Once this is done, I'm going to put this back in with the other Royals cards. As I can get that in there, and then I'm going to put this card back in where I found it. But yeah, so I was just going through some cards, and I thought, you know what, this would be cool to make a video on Bo Jackson. And I think another thing too, I think he ended up getting hurt when he was playing football, and then I think he had to quit football, and then he stuck around in baseball for a while with the White Sox, and I think the Angels too. So yeah, Bo Jackson, he got hurt, and then he wasn't really the same player anymore. But very good athlete all around. I believe he also played basketball too, so he was like a 3-sport athlete. But definitely one of the greatest NFL players and one of the greatest MLB players of all time, Bo Jackson. I think he would have been a lot more. I think he would have had a lot more successful careers in both sports if he played long enough. But that's just my opinion. Let me know in the comments below what your thoughts are on Bo Jackson. Do you have any Bo Jacksons in cards? I think for baseball, I probably got like 15 Bo Jackson baseball cards. I don't really know for football, but I'll give you another look at this card. I think I like this card a little bit better than the MLB one, personally, just because it's in very good condition. Like that is just a beautiful card. Not saying that the MLB one isn't pretty or anything, but I just like this one better. But overall, let me know what your thoughts are on Bo Jackson. If you're an older fan if you're a little bit older than me and you watched baseball in the 80s and 90s and football around that time too, yeah, let me know what your thoughts are on Bo Jackson. Also, Raider fans, since this is kind of based on a Raiders player, congrats on getting Devontae Adams from the Packers. Definitely a big help for you guys. Yeah, that's going to be it for today. Hope you enjoy, like, and subscribe. This was an MLB card or NFL card discussion on Bo Jackson.